Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Happy time of day to where you are. Good to see everybody. And yes, today is Naval Laser Day. We are actually going to go ahead and test out that wonderful super heavy we managed to pick up here. Let me just turn the music off real quick. There, we just get out of here. Yeah. We're finally going to test that super heavy we managed to pick up. It wasn't the Etten, which I'm a little sad about. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's also understandable. And no, you can't capture State of Decay 2. Get out of here. That's what you need to capture. Yay, professional. Yeah. So, just as a little bit of a heads up, so far I have not seen any update from RT on the Discord. And we all know how the Discord works. If you ask, it gets delayed by a day, so we're not asking. The update will come when the update will come. The good lady is quite set in that ways, so we're not going to push our luck on that. In the meantime, however, first don't go bankrupt. We're fine. Ish. So, plan for today. Oh, today's plan. Yes. Let me just get the mech bay loaded up here.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
This is the baby we're going to be playing. Go ahead and have a look at the refit here. So just to bring everybody up to speed. This super heavy, not exactly amazing in tonnage. It's only about 130 tons. But we did manage to squeeze our naval lasers into this machine. So let's break down a little bit in theory, and we'll address some things that have come up in the comments in the last couple of videos as well concerning the super heavy. The naval laser is designed for long range support. As you can see, the optimal distance is 960 meters, max is 1280. So it's a little rough when it comes down to anything under sub 700 meters is pretty much the way to look at it. Do we have a lot of stuff to sell? We do. I actually have sold some stuff to make sure that we actually get the super heavy ready to rock for today. But we certainly have plenty more to sell if things do go south. Now, we're only about 5,000 away from making sure we can pay the bills, so unless things go catastrophically wrong, I think whatever mission we drop this baby into will be just fine. As also, one thing to keep in mind is that the naval lasers do happen to have short range settings. So for them, short range is considered anything over 160 meters to about 600 meters for maximum. It does drop our damage from 50 down to 40. But that's not exactly too punishing. Has anyone tried a melee super heavy? So that's the other thing. There are melee super heavies. Everyone recalls the Nanook. I'm not going to get into that one. But we were trying to gather parts for an Etten. And an Etten is, well, the Etten version that we've been grabbing parts for is energy based. A lot of the, like all of the weapon systems are energy. It also happens to come with an Ogre Club, which is great for bashing people upside the head. Unfortunately, we don't have it built, so we can't go ahead and use it. We're still one part shy. So whether or not we get lucky, maybe find that missing part, we'll see. But back to the Nuisha. I'm going to change this name. There we go. There. If it's going to be a land battleship, it might as well be a TOG too. For those who aren't aware, TOG is a horrendously disastrous tank. I think it was World War One. Yeah, World War One, designed in World War One. That is essentially a land battleship. It doesn't turn. Impressive armor, incredibly slow, and one heck of a gun on it. So, great little machine. So I think we'll just call this a TOG. 7 jumps on a super heavy. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, last thing we need is 200 tons flying around. So, there's also been some discussion about the Pirate FCS. Not everyone likes the additional heat generated, as well as the +1 recoil, which I understand. These lasers do have recoil. I think they have 3 recoils, so we do have that offset with the recoil battle computer. The upper recoils themselves also remove 1 recoil. So in reality, with installing the Pirate FCS, we're back up to -2 for recoil. And if we have a pilot who's going to sit in this machine, we should be able to bring that down to -1. So in reality, the recoil shouldn't be too big of an issue, but that is going to be something that's going to have to be tested out on the field to see how rapidly it stacks and how terrible it is for each recoil penalty we get. At -1, it shouldn't be that bad, but we've seen some weapon systems kind of suffer greatly from that as well. Is this machine cold? Yes. Well, why don't we use engine heat sinks +4? Well, for one, we had the space, so it wasn't really that big of an issue. That's literally about the only reason. If you have, like, say things go south, say things go completely sideways, and this machine starts taking heavy hits, and either you get Gauss rounds on it or something that can punch through the armor, get a through armor crit. The more stuff you have packed into the machine, the better the chances that your very expensive items, like the BC computers, or the probes, or the E-War, aren't the ones that suffer the crit hit. So, theoretically speaking, there's a better chance that maybe one of these heat sinks will suffer a hit, take the crit, and save our expensive stuff. So that's why we've packed that with heat sinks instead of doing the install for inner heat sinks or engine heat sinks. That's why. The other option too, this machine does have a self-repair, so it's like a built-in hard gel system without the risk of explosions. Well, that's not too bad. Each time we take damage, at the end of the turn, it repairs 17 armor and 7 structure in the damage location. Not bad. Not bad. I think that's pretty good. If things go to hell, can you run? No. No. It's 3 and 4. This thing moves slower than the Legend Killer. So if things go to hell, we can do a tactical retreat, but there is no running. And it's going to be a very slow tactical retreat. There's also been suggestions about maybe installing some jump jets into this machine as well. I will tell everybody right now, we don't have any. So that's not going to be an option. What else? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's talk pulses. Because this is something that did come up, as to maybe using large pulse lasers instead of the naval lasers for a build like this. Well, I'll tell you right now, these large pulses are 6 tons apiece. Yeah, granted, they only take 1 slot. 6 tons apiece versus, what was it, 16 tons? So in reality, you can get 3 per naval laser. The downside is the heat generated from these large pulses. These naval lasers, they only generate, well, they generate on paper 80 heat. Because of our cooling that we have in place, it's generating 68 heat per volley. The larger the number initially, the greater the percentage reduction that occurs. With these large pulses, they get roughly a little under half the reduction than what the naval lasers would. So for example, a large pulse, 37 heat. You get this installed. Well, we have to install laser insulators for each one for that heat negative bonus to occur. So even with a laser insulator installed, we'll only lose 7 heat. So it's 1 extra ton for laser insulators per pulse. Can you have BA on board for close support? This is an Omni. This is an Omni. So theoretically speaking, you can mount battle armor before dropping and have the battle armor ride on this machine until it's needed. Now, is it worthwhile having battle armor on this machine? Not really, for a couple of reasons. One, this machine moves incredibly slow. It's not going to be getting into range where it can dismount its battle armor and say immediately have that battle armor swarm something. Not in 99% of the engagements. That 1% where somebody has broken through the line or someone has gotten close, things have gotten bad. And I mean bad, bad. And for that to happen. So, is it worth the extra 5 tons? So potentially. Like, it's only 5 tons. It's not exactly a big thing, a big ass to put battle armor on. But that battle armor for the rest of the battle is going to be essentially useless. That's kind of the trade-off. Pretty much, yeah. You'd have to have anti-BA, BA riding on the machine in order for it to actually have a purpose, really. So like battle armor with machine guns or small pulses or stuff like that. Something designed that will kill flamers and machine guns. Yeah, exactly. Something designed to kill battle armor riding on this machine for it to have a purpose, and then you probably never ever use it. Now that I've said that, this is going to be like the first drop is going to be the one time we're going to get battle armor swarming right off the landing point. Yeah, exactly. There, Hellscat. When RT decides battle needs to start at point blank range. That's, yeah. I laugh, but we've seen that happen before, too. That is not impossible. It's just improbable. But anyways, back to the large pulse lasers. So with a laser insulator installed, yeah, it reduces the heat from 37 down to 30. And they do take, like, you need 2 laser pulses, so large pulse lasers, in order to overcome the volume of fire of the naval laser. So naval laser shoots 5 times, the large pulses only shoot 3 times. So you need 2 of them in order to overcome the volume of fire, but you're not going to be anywhere near the level of damage provided by the naval laser. Because the large pulse laser does 54 damage, and the naval laser does 250. BA being drop a veto. And then you come across the BA can like swarm across the map. Don't give RT any ideas. Yeah, Hellscat, that mission you told me about, that's a little rough. 5 super heavy, 5 assault heavy, 4 swarmers. Yeah. Is that in that instance you're torn because you're going to have your super heavies, which are going to be having that high volume or high damage rate, versus your 4 swarmers that are going to be closing the distance at the same time. So what do you do, right? Who's going to be your priority target? Well, there's a lot on that table. That's going to be a threat. But yeah, back to the pulse lasers. So in order to overcome the volume of fire, you have to have at least minimum 2. So you need 4 naval lasers to offset the volume of fire of 4 pulse lasers to offset the volume of fire of the naval laser. I think I had this written down because I was doing some math on it. I think if we were to remove everything off the machine, we could, in theory, install 8 pulse lasers. But then, of course, you have to try and find a way to cool those 8 pulse lasers. And at the end of the day, 8 pulse lasers will net you about 432 damage versus the naval lasers 500. Machine guns for defense, it's a possibility. The issue really comes down to available tonnage now that with the way we have this set up. Because we had to use patchwork in order to get this to go, and if we pull a heatsink, which in theory we can, because we still have. Oh, let me just playing with things here. So we've got 0.004 tons remaining. So we'd have to pull 1 heatsink, which we could. That put us at a delta of -4. And then the machine guns themselves. Oh god, am I just being silly? Here we are, machine guns. The machine guns themselves also generate the heat, so it's going to be an issue on that. Internal heat sinks. So here's the issue with the heat sinks, and a lot of people seem to think that heat sinks or internal heat sinks are free. They're not. No worries, Coyote, welcome in. With internal heat sinks, they still require tonnage. Like for example, we have engine heat sinks or internal heat sinks, so we can install 5 of them. That still requires 5 tons. And I know, and just in case you were late, I did explain why we had the heat sinks here stacked in the torso instead of having internal heat sinks. This is that way if we get hit with a Gauss or take a through armor crit, or if things go bad and our armor is stripped away, there's a better chance that incoming weapon systems will damage these heat sinks instead of busting our very expensive battle computers. Just kind of like it's like packing a bunch of packing stuffing into a crate before you ship it. Without the packing stuffing, whatever you ship is going to get bounced around. With the packing stuffing, ideally, if something happens and gets bumped or damaged, the packing stuffing takes the hit and saves the very expensive bits. Now, if we had emergency heat sinks, that might play a little bit of a more important role, because emergency heat sinks, they run like regular heat sinks, but they also activate at a certain temperature. So they run like garbage heat sinks, but if you hit a certain temperature, they activate and they'll force the internal temperature of the machine back down within a certain number of turns. There's a fail chance that comes with them, but it does spike your cooling ability to bring that heat back down. The Legend Killer is a good example. The Legend Killer is running emergency heat sinks in, so it does tend to generate a fair bit of heat over 3 or 4 alpha strikes, and then it crosses that red line, and then the emergency heat sink kits kick in, and it dumps all that heat within a turn. So it's a nice little system. So far, we've been lucky; we haven't had any heatsink failures on that one, so that's good. But it is something that you can install, like say, for example, if you're missing tonnage or if you don't really have a whole lot. We did install the emergency heat sinks onto the Legend Killer, just kind of a test, and so far the test has been great. We haven't had a reason to pull them back out or replace them, so that's why those are there. But that's how the emergency systems work. But yeah, no, just to address the question about maybe getting additional cooling by installing engine heat sinks, it still requires tonnage. And that's actually one of the most common questions I see on a lot of the videos is how come you're not installing engine heat sinks, or you could save a lot of tonnage by installing engine heat sinks. You can't. You can't. You just can't. You can save room, yes. Like say if this thing was right packed, there was no extra room whatsoever, we had a bunch of heat sinks and we had some leftover tonnage, and we still had cooling issues, we could install engine heat sinks to offset that cooling without taking up any additional space in the machine, but we'd still take up tonnage. So, that's that. What else do we have on this machine that we may not have covered? Sensor trackers. So just so everyone is aware, these do suffer from -2 accuracy at short range. Again, because these are naval lasers, if we are trying to engage a target in short range, things have gone terribly bad. We always want to try and hit at that optimal or long range or extreme range. So with the +2 accuracy at long range and extreme range, this is a very good system to have in place. Unfortunately, I don't have any gunnery supports to put into this cockpit, or else I would, just to increase the hit chances and the accuracy of all of our shots. Naval lasers themselves do have a +2 chance for clustering, which is great. And we were talking a little bit too about maybe swapping out one of these heat sinks and installing a headshot battle computer into this machine. It doesn't get the bonuses that the Marauder does to offensive push, but it might be something, I don't know, if we'll explore a little bit later down the road, maybe, potentially. Again, volume of fire, this is technically speaking, air quoting here, 10 shots at 50 damage apiece. So obviously, if you have a better chance to cluster, and you take a shot at the cockpit, you got a better chance in 10 of landing a hit and doing some damage. Always prep for the worst. Yeah, that is true. That is true, but here's the kicker. When you try to make a machine that can do everything, it is okay, but it doesn't excel in anything. Like a good example would be like the overhaul we did on the Savage Wolf. The Savage Wolf was designed to be a very hard-hitting short-range machine. Same with the Jag. It was always going to be an issue for short range. So when it was trying to get into range, it was a problem. But when it got into range, it was great. For this machine, having short-range weapon systems on it would be absolutely pointless because it can't do anything with them. If we have a machine or an enemy target move into short range on this super heavy, we have other machines that can fall back and intercept and deal with that for it. In the situation that we don't, again, just like I've said before, if we find ourselves in short range with this super heavy, something has gone horrendously wrong and we are in a whole world of trouble. No BC cluster? Right here. Already have that installed. Don't worry, I was thinking about that. We got it covered. So for now, I'm going to say this build is going to be good enough for a drop. I think we can field this, we can test it out and see how it goes. It all depends, I guess, exactly on the results of that test. We do have a C3I unit installed, so unlike a C3, there is absolutely no reason whatsoever that we would need a master unit for this C3I. This is one of the good things that we had coming back from trying out our chances in World of Blake space. This C3I unit is a machine all to itself. It's great, gives you a sensor bonus, and of course the more C3I units we have on the field, we get an extra +1 accuracy for each one, which is great. Welcome in, Rocks. Can you fit a mortar? We can. Do we want to? No. We got naval lasers. Come on. Why mortar when you can pew pew? Could we pull all the mortars off of the Moonwalker and install them into the Super Heavy? Absolutely. And then that give us another Mark II or Mad Cat to run around and do some more DACA with. Potentially that might be a thing that might change in the future. But for now, for today, we're running naval lasers. That being said, too, like if we really, really wanted to, there's that piece of equipment. If we really, really wanted to, we can get that thing on the field. This thing does not explode. This thing does not kill the pilot on a crit. It's heavy. But it'd be nice. So yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. 24 mortars would, oh yeah, that would be glorious, but I don't think we even have the ammunition to run that at the moment for mortars. Truth be told. I have a lot of acid. A lot of Inferno too. Well, potentially we could. Do we have enough mortars for that? No. So yeah, that's the other one too there, November. Size difference might make a bad hit chance into a terrible hit chance unless hitting something the same size or bigger. Absolutely. So this is something that the AI does not have to deal with when it comes down to size delta. The AI gets significantly better hit chances because I'm the one that clicked the button that says Ace Pilot Mod. It's 100% on me. So, size delta is going to be an issue. This Super Heavy is going to have a heck of a time trying to hit mediums. Probably won't. The other thing, well, when he's flipped that around, assaults and up shouldn't be a problem for this one. But yeah, anything below assaults, it's going to have a real hard time trying to land hits. 6 Ultra 20s, don't you threaten me with a good time. We don't have them, but don't you threaten me with a good time. So here's the issue when it comes down to the Ultra 20s. The 12 tons apiece, a maximum range of 600 meters, and they eat ammunition like crazy. Mainly because the ammo bins for the Ultra 20 are absolute garbage. Like a double bin has 12 shots in it. You can fire one Ultra 20 6 times. We do have the bins for it. But we don't actually have the tonnage to make everything work. Yes, and the naval lasers should, in theory, crack open Super Heavies. Should. At 50 pinpoint damage a shot, it should make short work of Super Heavy armor. You follow that up with missile swarms or PPC shots, you're going to wind up cracking a lot of this stuff. I wish I had more airburst mortar rounds. I really do. But we don't. But if you want to get a machine or you want to get the best chances of getting as many parts out of a machine as possible, that's actually probably not a bad way of looking at it. If we were to kit the Moonwalker out with more airburst, you could use the Super Heavy to crack open the armor and then hit a Super Heavy with a bunch of airburst and hope for the cluster and crits. An engine kill's an engine kill. The machine don't work anymore after the engine blows up, but you get all these sweet parts inside. Mortar for airburst and defense against PA and flyers. Again, we talked about that one. This machine will not run anything on it at the moment, at least not in this current setup for anything short range. It just won't. Flyers are an entirely different nightmare, which I'm pretty sure RT has been listening quite heavily and quite closely into this one. I'm a Davian soldier. Autocannons are always good. I'm not going to say no. Autocannons are fun. I like the DACA. I'm an old school roll out the long guns kind of guy. But yeah. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's say you maybe actually spending some time.
Always good to see you in Ops.
And seeing what we have available for contracts for this month. What is this? Battle in the urban environment. Clan Hell's Horse. That, it would be a lot of vehicles. No, thank you. Why no engine heat sinks instead of clan doubles? Again, I've already talked about that one. But just to catch you up, just in case you weren't here. It's pretty much crit padding on the, yeah, exactly what Rich said. It's pretty much crit padding on the machine. So if we take a through armor crit, or God forbid our armor fails, and we take a hit to that exposed location, if a crit lands, there's a better chance it's going to crit onto something else other than the battle computers or the E-War gear that we have installed in those locations. There's a better chance it's probably going to hit crit onto one of the heat sinks, which gives us a free pass because we're already cooling. And so we're already overcooling. Already overcooling. So we can suffer 2 heat sink losses before we really start to feel our heat problems kicking in. So yeah, no problem whatsoever. That's why I said, like, it's a good chance if you had missed it, I'll just reiterate it for you just in case. So, and yes, there are naval PPCs. I've seen them in my travels across the universe. I didn't have the money because when we were doing the travel, it was all money for that travel. But naval PPCs do exist. And they are devastating. So what is this one? This is a defend base. Defend base in a tundra location. This is going to be scrapping against super heavies. You know. Super heavy units and their supports. Who is this against? Against Clan Wolf. I hate to get on Wolf's bad side, but I also probably wouldn't shed a tear if a sea wolf were to show up and we were to get our hands on one of those. Ah, yeah, souls and sea bills, like water and oil. You betcha. Tundra, is that flat? Well, it's not really flat, but barren. Barren is the right word for it. It's a trap. Oh, we're giving Hell's Cat PTSD now. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm the one that's got to fight this mission. Oh, no. Defend base. Well, the last one we did was defend base. It didn't turn out too bad. That was in an urban environment, so we had more cover. And this is against clans, so... Everything in my gut is saying don't do it. Don't do it. We haven't even tested out the super heavy. This could go either... Like, we don't even know if the machine works great yet. So I'm going to accept it. Okay, what do we want? Who do we want for a pilot? Lightning, I think you have neurals, don't you? You do, and a pain shunt. So you can actually run this. And we're going to bring the Long Tom. And we're going to bring the Behemoth. And we're going to bring the Scotty. And we're going to bring the Moltke. Black Sheep, you're probably better off in the Moltke. Behemoths is probably going to suffer. But we'll see about that one. This is probably about as full as of a drop as we've ever done, isn't it? It's going to cost us a flat out 900,000 and change just to do this drop. And just because. Grenadiers, I don't think could the Grenadiers do anything? Could the Grenadiers actually cling? No, they could not. Okay, that's what I thought. They don't have the claws. Plover's not with us anymore, right? Will we make enough money to clear our costs? No. Right now, we're only like 5,000 C-bills shy. We're going to multiply that by a factor of 10. Oh, there's BA. It's not good BA, but there's BA. Right, who's got battle armor experience? Expertise. Nobody else. So yeah, no, that's all we got for BA. When we cleaned house, we removed some people that might have been beneficial, but that's okay. That is okay. Melee with the naval lasers. Well, I don't expect the BA to do much, and to be honest, the only thing they got is short range stuff. So yeah, it's just one of those things, one of those nightmare scenarios where I laugh about a situation happening and then an immediate thing happens. So we'll just be prepared. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Darius, you say that every time. We need more firepower. We'll be fine. Here we go. No going back. What happens today happens. We are going against Clan Wolf. That is 5 machines and a star. That adds up quick. But they got nice things. They got nice toys. And we know there's guaranteed to should be potentially at least minimum 1 star of super heavies out there. Or maybe a star with 1 or 2 super heavies in it apiece. Only time shall tell. I'm nervous. If this machine Does not function at all. Like we're hoping. We are in that world of trouble that I was mentioning earlier. Life of brands off of my head. Bull Shark and new super heavy team up for Super Disco Bros.
Online. All systems nominal.
All right, so defend base should be 2 stars of super heavy, so we're looking at 4 then. Gotcha.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Opposing forces. Right now, it's only 1 pip on the board. Team and engineers moving up. So right now we just have the 1 enemy vanguard. Oof. All right, let me just go ahead and give myself a little bit of a stretch here. This is gonna... No matter what happens today, it is going to be entertaining. Probably based off this, there's probably going to be at least 1 additional group there. Oh, there might be another group there. Where can I drop? Okay, I can drop here. I was gonna say, I don't think I can. Okay, well, let's hit it. No support lance yet. There we are, completely surrounded. One support lance. What are we looking at? Another one of what we're riding in. 2 of those. Another imp 2. Ooh. We got friendly unit? No, that's an enemy unit. Okay. Well, the Salamander's gonna have a heyday. There's an enemy Thunderbolt, or yeah, right there. Okay, cool. I was laughing earlier. I'm not laughing now. It was an Orion 2C. Hey, we need some parts from you. And yes, the Imp 2 is going to be the command mech, so that might be priority target depending. Ooh, Tomahawk. Hell. Crucible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on to your butts. There might be a railgun on the field. There might be a railgun with height advantage and hardcover on the field. All right, shake it off, shake it off.
Yes, Commander.
Rearrange BA. It's not your turn, apparently. Wait, yes, it is. You're just gonna brace. Vager's pushing. Who else we got? Bronzite in the Scotty. You got sensors? Tell us. Okay, so it's not a railgun, but it might as well be. But your armor is terrible. We'll have to do something about that. Super Heavies, what are you running? ER Larges and ER PPCs? Twin Ultra 10s. You might be a little bit more of a pain. Alicorn. Hyper Assault 40 and Twin Gauss. Well, F me, I guess, on that one. Imp, what do you got? Large ER pulses. And you got decent armor. That might take a minute to cut through. Stalker at the far side. Hell, you got plasma cannons. MI heavies, ER larges, LRM-15s. Tomahawk's going to be a problem as well. It's got Ultra 20s, close range. So good question. Why are some of them, the heads, or the cockpits on the mechs blacked out? They have, what is this? I think it's a life support system, if I remember correctly. Either way, the armor point on the cockpit, as you can see, has been modified. So regularly they would have like 108 armor points. These have been modified to have 216. So headshots are out. Headshots on these super heavies are out. That's okay. Tomahawk is the revised diary. It is. And with having it, with this machine having Ultra 20s in this kind of a close range scenario already, that's not good. That might actually have to be a priority target. Why do they have armored cockpits? Oh. Because the reason why they have armored cockpits is so I don't, like, you as the player don't take your very wonderful headshot machine that you've spent all this money and time on and one-shot it. And then suddenly get your hands on a fully intact super heavy. It's designed to make it a little bit more difficult. Like even the imp itself is going to have the armored cockpit. Yeah. So that's why. Now, that being said, if we were to take like a railgun and put a battle computer on it and put some additional, like say a turret or something with that railgun to make it highly accurate, we could still crack the armored cockpits. It'd just be really, really hard to do, is all. It's there for a balance thing, because you don't want to suddenly engage your first super heavy and then immediately, through one lucky shot, get a brand new super heavy on your loot table that you can just immediately upgrade, up-ton your entire lance on. Railgun solves everything. I am a big supporter of railguns when they don't blow up and kill us. Oh, how are we going to do this? Scotty's going to swing around the back.
On my way, double time.
The Scotty's not going to last long. There's a lot of guns on this field here. And we got reinforcements in 3 turns.
Yes, Commander.
On the bright side, it looks like we can actually use this little bit of a hill to our advantage. And at least block some shots.
Moving out.
We might prioritize that Tomahawk. If the location roll selects a head shot, the hit becomes a miss. I don't run with the combat log up. I'm the guy, so I can't say one way or the other. Yeah, Endless, you're not wrong. Tomahawk and Alicorn, based on what we have here right now, like obviously the Crucible is going to be a priority as soon as it becomes available. But the Tomahawk and the Alicorn are certainly... Where'd the Alicorn go? Right there. Are certainly going to be our top priority because they are going to be ones running the higher damage, but theoretically should be the easiest ones to remove from the board immediately. Especially with the Tomahawk. Like, the Tomahawk and the Crucible are running same armor layouts. So if we get a flank on one of them, it'd be immediate. The Alicorn's going to be a little bit harder. It's got pretty decent flank armor on it. M2 probably has Nova. Potentially. Our sensors have yet to provide us with any internal information. Unless we do it now? No. So yeah, we have to run on the theory that the Imp is the command mech, because, well, it's a command mech itself. But I've got nothing that'll let me know what exactly she's got on the inside that DNI needs to be on. Wow! Way to flank yourself open, misclick. Ryan 2C's getting close.
What do you need?
Let's try and set ourselves up to minimize the guns here. So that the purple circle is just the command circle. We have the same thing on our Zeus, or not the Zeus. But yeah, the purple should be the command circle. So you might have a command console in there. Do they have many airstrikes? Yes. I don't know. I'm going to assume they probably got at least one airstrike or one pilot that can provide airstrikes for them. Savage Wolf, we're just going to get you in the back.
Moving out.
Cass and the Stalker. We're actually going to put you down the hillside here.
On my way.
Summoner has moved away from the salamanders.
I'm here.
Can't wait for them to grab you again. Black Sheep, Molke, can we flank? We can. Reduce the gunfire or incoming fire. The purple is the Nova as well.
Yes.
Robin, immediately down the hill into hard cover. Super heavies are going. Oddly enough, that's actually kind of a good thing. The super heavies taking the path they did, because I think that kind of blocks out a lot of that fire.
Yes, Commander.
So I'm not going to say no to.
Coordinates received.
Go forth, my bullet sponge. All right, so it looks like Crucible is... Is that enough for a flank shot on the Crucible?
Yep. Confirmed.
And a long Tom setup. Oh, we're gonna have to kill hard.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Yeah, make it so it can twist.
Copy that, Commander.
So you can see the minimums. So just on the naval laser here, you can see the minimum 640. Short, medium. Short is 800. Medium is 960, long is 120, max is 1280. So, switch it over to short mode. Our minimum becomes 160, short is 280, medium is 400, Long is 520 and max is 640. Not only that, they'll also show you the damage. So you got 40 damage, 40 times 5 damage, stability damage. Right now, this is running at +2 accuracy in short range with a 25% crit rate. Regular setting, you have a +6 accuracy at 25% crit rate. And I really want to lean on that crit rate. That could potentially be devastating to them. How many times has the behemoth been rebuilt? Is it a new machine? I guess that's, what's the word for it? Oh, good work, battle armor. Oh, good work, battle armor. What is it? The ship from the Odyssey. Theseus? Been rebuilt so many times over the years that is it the same ship or is it a brand new ship?
Waiting for orders.
Red, we are going to reserve you. Bronzite! The behemoth Theseus. Okay, so... problem. Distance is going to be a problem. Accuracy, not so much. This does not allow the entire left side to take a shot at Scotty, so I'll take that. Orion, 2C. Good hits.
Reporting heavy damage. I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Who got splashed? Nobody got splashed. Calm down.
I'm receiving you.
Red, I want to reserve you again.
Waiting for the right move.
We get turrets. Iliad, there you go. Theseus, Iliad? I don't know. I don't remember the name of the shit. I can't remember. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I don't know. Okay, so I do have flank shots here, and this is... Ooh. You get turn 21? Well, that can't stand. Hey, we got a head hit out of that one too. I'll take it.
Critical hit.
Alicorn, you just keep moving into the valley and not be able to do anything. Yes! Go for the battle armor with your incredibly dangerous pinpoint weapon systems. Ren!
Commander?
I can kind of get you into the flank.
Copy that, Commander.
Oh, is this worth the shot? Or is it better in the flank of the Tomahawk? No matter. Crucible goes next, and I do not want those Gauss rifles firing at me. That's an arm. So at least one of the Gausses are down. That's a thesaurus. Come on now. Oh, rear strike on the Tomahawk. Good shot, Vager. Uh-oh. Salamanders might be in trouble. Oh, yes, thank you. Harpy.
Yeah? Got it.
Destroy this gentleman, please. Give me the boom. Get the leg off that machine, knock it, kill it, I don't care. It does not fire this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it is going to fire this turn. Shoot. And I went for a turret. Yay!
Good to go.
Okay. Tomahawk is up.
I copy.
Yes, everybody shoot the turrets. The story is idiot. Okay. I'll try. I'll try. I won't be. I can't promise I'll remember, but I'll try. Oh God. Oh. Hell tried to melee the Vager. And missed.
Good to go. On my way.
What are the chances we could pop an Orion? And then still be able to deal with that Tomahawk. Decent enough.
Engaging.
Unfortunately, I don't have an offensive push. We don't need much. There we go.
On now. That's a hit.
That caused some damage. Even better, we should actually get a turn before the Orion does. No, not my buildings. I need those.
Hey there.
Let's stay in the flank. Boom goes the Orion. That's an engine destroyed. So we have... Oh yeah, that is jamming. Okay, that is a Nova on that machine. Potential for Nova.
Good to go.
God, I want the, I wish I had offensive pushes. That's a head hit on the Tomahawk. Stay in cover. Third 17. Now the super heavy's moving up. Not doing anything.
Orders.
Robin, I need you to give me acid. Sounds like the story of my life. Alicorn, not the best hit chance. This is going to help. Don't say that. Shush. Shush. Let's get this Tomahawk off the board. Oh, am I going to get a knock on the Tomahawk? I am. That's another head hit too. Is this a kill? Hey! Pilot kill on the Tomahawk. Not bad. So, Richard, when it comes down to the resolve bonuses, full resolve, incredibly rare. But if you have your morale as maxed out as possible, and then you have a better chance of starting with higher resolve. I don't really recall what the mathematical formula on that one is, like what the dice rolls are. But if you have max morale, then you have a better chance of starting with higher resolve than what you do if you had low morale. Also, too, based on, I think, map difficulty. Like, if you are so much higher than what you would be for your mission rating, you also get a chance for bonus resolve as well.
Standing by.
Now you can see here, like we're starting with 15 or 20 or 25 resolve on some of these people because our mission rating is a little higher. Am I going to play more games like Alien? Yes, if I can. There is a game that I'm waiting on called Menace. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one yet. If you haven't, check it out on Steam. Waiting for that one to get released. Sometime it should be in Q3 2025. When that comes out, that is going to be fun. And we're certainly going to give it a shot. Gunhild!
What do you need?
I could spy sat. I'll catch these four out in the open. Yeah, I'm going to spy sat.
Sensors locked on.
Am I going to go old school and play XCOM? That is... Ooh, that is something, isn't it?
Skipper?
Potentially. Hi. Oh, really? That's within the 640? Huh. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Have we played Dungeon Keeper 2? No. No, I don't think I have. I'd have to have a look on that one. I don't think I have. Long War of the Chosen? That is actually, I'm not going to lie, that is currently installed. Just saying. XCOM 2 do be modded, and XCOM do be sitting in the Steam library. So, yeah, that's an important little distinction, isn't it? Huh, you know, there was a mention about getting minimum range BC on this machine. We don't have one. But having a minimum range BC installed on the TOG. And I'm really starting to see why it's so bloody important. I was sitting here thinking 600 meters was like half this distance. But yeah, at current setting for standard, the Crucible doesn't come into range. At short range, it does. XCOM 40K. Well, let's be 100% honest here. If I was going to play 40K XCOM, I play Chaos Gate. Original XCOM 1994. Oh, God. I don't think I have that. Rounds out.
I got you.
Well, I don't have the Wump Wump. But man, do they hit like a truck. Interesting. That being said, I am going to have to shuffle down this way in order to get shots on this group here, aren't I? Shoot.
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh, God. My brain immediately, as soon as I heard that punch-out sound, my brain immediately went, oh, good. We just ejected out of our super heavy. Okay, so the Crucible's pilot just punched out. Perfect. Yeah. He got hit by the naval lasers, fell on the ground, and went, nope, not today. So it's an ammo-independent legend killer with an extra Ultra 5. Yes. PTSD much? A little bit. Yeah. I'm not gonna argue that point. It exists. It is a real thing. And I do not like it. What do we got the sides of? Super heavies. Ooh. You know, let's it's only turn 1. Let's work the corner a little bit more. Let's see if we can pick off this stalker. Oh, we got a hit. There we go. Couple of hits. Even their streaks fired. Nice. Wait, no, those are the LRMs.
I'm receiving you.
You're just gonna brace, Red.
Roger. Vent and eat.
Now, it's not saying I haven't played the original XCOM. I have. Whoa. Battle armor doing a thing? Thank you, camera, for completely not allowing me to see the cool thing the battle armor is doing. Oh, they swarmed the super heavy. You'll have to forgive me. I was 10 years old. Yeah, that was the expansion terror from the deep. There we go.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so I'm going to ask everybody really quick.
Affirmative.
The sound of the battle armor, we seem to have that battle armor bug. Is that annoying anyone as of yet?
No retreat. Standing by.
And now I feel old. Welcome to my world. 1995 was underwater. There you go. Okay. So yeah, like way back in the day when that first came out, I had, what did I have when I was younger? So growing up, we didn't really have a whole lot. You know, I'm not saying that we were poor, but you know, we didn't have a whole lot of cool things growing up. So the computers we got at the time, and also keep in mind these are kind of a sign of the times of what kind of computers were available. The computer we had wasn't very good. So there wasn't really much for video games growing up. But, what was... Just trying to remember. I remember playing Space Hulk when that came out. Just to kind of age myself a little bit. Commodore 64. I used to go, like, when we go over and visit my aunt and uncle, that's what we used to play, is Commodore 64. And, the Atari. But you can only play it for a little while, because if you played it too long, you burn an image into the TV, and then everybody got upset.
Standing by. Moving to position.
Let's take the stalker apart.
Roger.
Okay, maybe next time. Red.
Waiting for Orders.
I'm gonna level with you, Red. You're not doing much.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
486 or maybe a Pentium. What was it? It was something. It was something. That's all I can remember. First computer was a Timex Sinclair. I met Bill Gates when he delivered Apple computers in my school. That's okay. Let's be completely honest. 1990s Bill Gates was cool. Oh God! Was that the Alicorn? That was the Alicorn. Alicorn didn't move.
Yeah.
Alicorn didn't move. Oh God, do we sacrifice? What do we sacrifice? And I got the back of a hell, or back of the summoner. Right, 80s Bill Gates? Okay, there you go. Well, we gotta push the hill anyways, don't we? Oh, there's so much enemy movement here that's still left to do. Let's reserve this. Vager's in trouble. Reserve, I want... Was it turn 16? Yeah, we're gonna wait till turn 16.
Roger that.
The Rhino battle armor is dismounted and is engaged. Look at that hit cluster. For what is supposed to be a very punishing delta. Okay. Still pushing to this side so we get shots on everybody here. Turn 16, other super heavy. Go. Still, the Commodore 64, is it worth anything? Depends what kind of shape it's in, really. If it was in good condition, there'd be some people that'd be willing to spend money on the collector's item, yes.
Receiving.
Is it going to be a lot of money? Probably not. But it'd be some money. Squad operator injured. Who got injured? Oh, the salamander. Ugh. We whiffed on our ghost shots. Give me a crit. Come on, baby.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Feeling pretty old today.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm on.
Comes for us all. What can I say? Come on.
Your war face.
Is that a knock? You gonna give me a knock at least? No, we got a punch. Stalker's off the table.
Yep.
Gunhild, let's get these rounds out, shall we? Actually, there seems to be a heat issue going on over here, so we can do Inferno. Battle armor, I'm sorry. Incoming friendly fire.
Managing heat.
Didn't want to, but I gotta. That's a side shot on the Alicorn.
On my way.
Good hit chances. Rounds out. Well, we're Maybe we can make you feel young and spry again.
I'm here.
Just doing my part. What can I say?
Acknowledged.
Give me that alicorn.
Target.
Boom goes the alicorn.
Show 'em what you got.
Waiting for orders.
Bet, get up here and hit that summoner in the back.
On my way. I have the advantage.
Yes, give me the red stack pole. Here we go. Very nice. Beautiful. Sorry, battle armor. Damn, it's a bad day to be infantry. That's all I can say on that one. But I think we caught openly debatable on this one, but I think we caught everybody else with that stack pull. Nice. Robin.
Standing by.
Give me Inferno.
Black on AC2 ammo.
All right.
Heading out.
We're now on turn 8. Battle armor swarming the other super heavy. Sounds successful. Oh, buddy. Look at what they're doing to these super heavies. They're just cooking them. Nice.
Yeah?
Very nice. All right, for everybody else, we can pretty much leave. We've got 3 super heavies on the board and a hell.
Acknowledged.
And everybody's bloody hot.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
We can get the hell off the board, and we can.
Mess him up. Mess him up.
All right, here we go. Time to hill rush these super heavies.
Standing by.
Roger.
Going for the imp.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Aye, aye. I copy.
And we're going to offensive push this one. I want a leg.
Engaging target.
Stop saying it's going well. You're making me nervous. Switch to indirect.
Roger.
All guns on the imp 2. Okay, he dumped his heat.
How's it going?
That's a little disconcerting. How about the back armor on this one? We're currently swarmed by friendlies. So I don't want to take the shot if I don't have to. Just wait till the next 2 stars arrive. I am genuinely worried about what's going to be dropping. I'm not going to lie.
Right, but I'm ready to go.
Yup.
Oh my god, I have a shot. Sanded route, still too close. Here come the navals. That is a peculiar sound. I think I can get used to that. Scotty, I do want that imp.
Firing all weapons.
Good hit with the bomb. And Vager's falling back. You're hitting your friend. Stop it. Vor.
Waiting for orders.
I can get you in the side of the imp. Perfect.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Spin these up. That damage reduction is terrible.
Waiting for orders.
We need more high damage pinpoint on the imp.
Receiving.
Robin, get a little closer.
Got it.
Come on, buddy. Somebody just fell. Well, he's trying to get the battle armor off him, so I guess that's fair enough.
For orders.
Behemoth rounds out in the super heavy from distance here. Good hits. Good held.
What do
Fire.
you need? Losing lots of armor.
Turn 11. Imp is up. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's taking a swing at somebody. At least it's not melee. Very little damage on the Savage Wolf. I'll take it.
Minimal damage on that hit.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Okay, here we go. So we're talking about in chat here. Pools of Radiance? Which game are we talking about, Vulture? Oh, no! Excuse me while I vomit in my mouth very quickly. One, two, 3 imps. If something dropped behind me, I would shed a tear. It looks like both those groups landed right here. So, one group, we got a Direwolf, Marauder 2C Hellion, Havoc, Warhammer 2C, and a Battlemaster 2C, Command Mech detected. And then over on this side, we got 3 imps and 2 Nuwashi. Nuwashis. See, I can't actually physically say the words. I can't. Now the true game starts. Well, the best part is all I have to do is survive for the next 7 rounds. Okay, all things said and done, though, these two probably not much of a threat.
Commander?
But it's either get down into the valley and pull back up over the hill. Run away, flee for the hills. No worries, Rox. Thank you very much for coming out. I hope you enjoy your time with your girlfriend. Have fun. Stay safe. Actually, what we're going to do, and this is going to make a whole lot of people upset, but I'm evil and I can do it because I'm the streamer. We're going to take a quick couple minutes here, stretch your legs. Because we've been sitting for over an hour. Get up, grab your coffee cups, because the real fight starts when we get back. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everyone had a chance to get up, stretch your legs, rethink life, because things are about to hit the fan here really quick. Oh, yeah, the ads thing. I don't know about that one. Oh, gotta love it. It's only gonna get worse. I don't know what YouTube's planning, but man. I did some more reading up on the upcoming ad changes, and I don't know. I don't 100% believe that the ad changes they're going to be doing is really going to change anything unless they take the pauses between me speaking as appropriate places to insert ads, which is absolutely ridiculous. And they're going to have AI figuring out, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Since this season is coming to a close, State of Decay stream. Ooh. You guys want to see me cry live? For those in the chat who may not be fully aware, members have already seen a little bit of what's coming. State of Decay 2 Lethal Run in Trumbull Valley has popped up. It's going to be popping up on Sunday. So you guys will see the first episode tomorrow at 12 o'clock Mountain Standard. Trumbull Valley is a map that is designed for people who have already completed the game and want to try something different. We started in Lethal on Trumbull Valley. It is a thing. It is a horrifying thing. Let me say that much. Oh my goodness. All right. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Our lads was screwed. This time on Dragon Ball Z, we're still pretty screwed. So we might have maybe one turn before those super heavies crest this hill. Maybe. I don't have the damage potential to actually capitalize on a rear strike on that imp. Fall down the girl's front line to your rabbit hole? No. I'm not saying I haven't seen it, but I'm saying I haven't played it. Priorities. What have we got? At least no alien queens. Yet. Could we potentially cripple this super heavy? We might. Vigilance for incoming fire, but this is going to be terrible.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Is that a knock? That is not a knock. Ooh. Battle armor doing crazy things in the smoke and the flames. Still working on that downed super heavy.
Yes, Commander.
Vor can reach safety. Do we want Vor to reach safety? Yeah.
Double time. Let's go.
Not quite. Vigilance. Switch over to standard rounds. If nothing else, throw this guy on the ground. That's a leg off the super heavy.
Solid connection on that.
So that's 2 super heavies on the ground.
Yep.
That blasted imp still living.
All
And we'll
right.
try and pull back people that we can.
What's up, boss? Confirmed.
Oh, I already have an episode labeled The Valley of Death. Enemy waifus and XCOM if we can dare BPL to play that. Come on, Taxi, know you wanna. Hit chances on the imp are terrible. How about from that side? No good. Significantly better here. Imp still got a lot of armor though. Come on, land your ghost hits. That was one. One hit. Ugh. Beggars, get in there. The thing that sucks the most is that they managed to strip the turrets from this side of the map. So we don't even get any, they have the heavy AC and the shredder turret on this side, but they're not in range.
Commander.
Scotty! Oh, Scotty, you got a problem. Let's get 10 invasion on you. Got Mega Mech working. Ooh, taste of the tabletop. Nice. Red.
Standing by.
Brace.
Roger.
Here we go. We got our new arrivals gonna get a turn here. Warhammer 2 on the move. Taking shots at the buildings.
Losing armor.
Ugh. Black Sheep, what do you got? Keep you in hard cover, or cover as best we can. Stay on the imp. Scotty must run. Yeah, it's that's a whole big old wall of firepower coming our way here. Right now they're focusing on the base, which I'm gonna allow. Oh, he looks like he shot his buddy in the head. He shot the direwolf in the head. Oh, that was okay. That Havoc's got a Ultra 20 jammed on the Havoc. Warhammer 2, can't tell what you got. You have a Hyper Assault 40. That Dyer's got a whole lot of weapon systems. Can't see what the super heavies are playing with, though. Ooh.
Ready to rock.
Okay, recoil is starting to build here. We're up to +2. If I were to shuffle and get a better shot.
I'm rolling.
Stay on the imp. Stay on the imp, full vigilance. Imp is open. No boom. Vagger down. Holy crap. Sniped by the super heavy. Uh-oh. One shot landing on ours. Who was that? Battlemaster. Battlemaster making himself known. Direwolf has pick of the litter, going for the Savage. Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
Bet we'll get you on the other side of the hill. And we're going to vigilance up. Let's hit that Battlemaster. Hit on the Battlemaster. Not bad. Super Heavy's back on his feet. Here we go. Limping around, going for the buildings.
One of our structures has been eliminated.
I can lose one more and that's it. Ow to missiles.
My armor's getting stripped off. Reporting. Serious armor loss.
So, in theory, the best chance we have is we have to clean up this star. And clean up the 3 in the valley before we can engage the other 5. This is going to be a little rough. And we gotta do it before they actually clean the Valley of Battle Armor here. Okay, that imp's got feet. That imp's got feet. That's not cool.
That could have been worse.
$18. That'd be the 3rd imp. See, and that's how it should be if a Super Heavy tries to engage a vehicle. That's how it should be. Stay on the Battlemaster. Rounds up. Come on, crack them. I'm seeing reds. Give me a boom. No boom. And get back down to card cover here. Corsair. Get to the other side of the valley. Mad Cat got a new tattoo. No reds. Gunhild.
I'm here.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we need... Give me an FA. And throw it right there.
Managing heat.
Turn 10. Venom. Super Heavy is back up. I hope he shut down. Nope, he just dumped all his heat. Here we go. Bronzites. Swing wide, 10 evasion. Battle Master's having a bad day. Battle armor back doing battle armor things. Looks like the swarm attack. Yeah, it worked. Keep him cooking. Nice. Yeah, that... I will admit that wall, it sucks. Oh, God. There's no clear way of actually getting out of here, is there?
All right.
Vigilance. Time to get some kills where we can. That should be a knock as well. Red is currently hanging off our Super Heavy.
How's it going?
Or who do you see? You see the Marauder too. Not a good hit chance, but it's a safe hit chance.
Engaging weak target.
And damage is damage.
Yeah?
Got a side shot on the Marauder 2. Rounds out for missiles. We're going to Vigilance.
Let's hit him hard.
Come on, baby. Crack the armor. Give me a boom. No boom.
Badass.
Hey, Rhino Battle Armor just removed the Battle Master from the field for us. Very nice. $28. Who's up? Uh-oh. Imp's going for melee on the Vager. Don't hit. Please don't hit. Hey, it's a miss. Get wrecked, nerd.
Yes, Commander.
Savage Wolf, you took some heavy hits. We'll get you to hop down.
On it.
We land that tag on the Havoc. That'd be great.
Affirmative.
All hits landed. Very nice. Turn 27. Super heavy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All friendly vehicles are now removed from the valley.
Orders.
Switch back over to Artemis here. Vigilance just in case.
Tech warriors, show them what you've got.
Give me an arm and a leg on this Marauder 2.
Let's get this done.
Knocked out some ammo, the leg's out, the arm is heavily damaged, torso's open. Now the pilot is bleeding. Perfect.
What do you need?
Robin, you got a direct line of sight shot on this Havoc. Take it. Yes, 100%. This is one of those times where having my own personal airstrike would be very nice. It'd be very expensive, but still very nice. Who am I seeing the back of? You.
On my way.
We'll get some evasion. See if we can open this Havoc up.
All right.
That's a negative.
Yes, Commander.
Yes. Shoot the Havoc.
Firing on target.
Give me a boom.
Goddamn, let's do this.
That's a lot of battle computers off that Havoc.
Acknowledged.
Lightning.
Yep.
How bad's the refire getting? Not bad enough. Oh, what are the chances we could crack this puppy open? I have targets in range of regular fire. Unfortunately, not that one. Hello, Dyer.
Firing. It's go time.
Dang it.
I'm there.
Dang it.
Standing by.
Corsair, what do you got rounds for?
Got it.
I want you to hit the Havoc if you can. Yes, please.
Acknowledged.
Only 2 of 4 landed. Boo. Boo, I say.
Yes, Commander.
Underwhelming indeed. Salamanders are having a bad day. And we're going to make it a whole lot worse.
Aye, aye.
There goes the Salamander BA. We knocked somebody. Who'd we knock? Havoc was knocked. Super heavies are entering the valley. Ouch. Dyer going for the multi. Good hits. Ugh. I'm just trying to figure out how we can kill 5 super heavies quickly enough to save the base. Because we should be able to wrap up most of the other star here. Smoke might help. The issue is, though, is that the buildings themselves don't generate any evasion, so I don't know. The Rhinos are still in it. Havoc's getting on his feet. But we gotta try something, so I think maybe throwing smoke over top the base is probably not the worst idea in the world. So we got one more building and, theoretically speaking... Oh, blow up already. We got one more building and theoretically 99% of the hit points of the other one. In order to try and figure this out. And we're going to have 5 turns to do it. Yeah, we'll smoke the base. Marauder's getting back on his feet. Save me the time and punch out. Nope, stray shot on the Savage. Of course.
Hell yes. It's on.
All right, Doctor. We got a Warhammer 2 here that's untouched. 4 damage, 99% hit rate, rounds out.
Let's go.
Unsteady for everybody else. Perfect. Come on, rhinos, get in there. They're working on the imp. Good rhinos. Bronzites.
Receiving you. You got it.
Run hard, run fast. Marauder 2 down. Nice. Good shot, Scotty.
I'm here.
Red. We're not going to reserve you.
What do you need?
Stalker, get on the Warhammer as well.
Acknowledged.
Come on, open them up. Give me that ammunition you got in there. Come on, buddy.
Let's hit him hard.
Warhammer 2 down.
Mech destroyed.
Standing by.
Ooh. Right, you are in not good shape.
Roger that.
And this is protected from everybody else. So, let's do it. If we can offensive push here.
Roger that.
That was not a bad cluster.
Waiting for orders. Copy that, Commander.
Good night, Havoc.
Good to go. That's a kill.
All right, Red.
Waiting for orders.
You're gonna brace.
All right, but I'm ready.
Turn
to go.
28. Oh, come on, shut down. Yes! Return Robin! By popular demand! Oh, we got a bad angle.
Move into position. Affirmative.
Base has been smoked.
That didn't hit. AC2 ammo depleted.
Let's see if that helps.
Commander,
Yes, what have we got? We got a rear strike on the super heavy. Not the best chance. Go for the dire. And actually, if we can... No. Like that leg.
Tech Warrior, show them what you got.
So immediately we go torso. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's something.
Ready.
Black sheep. Side... don't... yeah, we're not going to shuffle that far.
On it.
Got splash going on to the super heavy. I'll take that.
Order.
Corsair. Can you get me the dire?
Target acquired. Ah, damn.
Yeah, we got a heat sink.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Standing by.
Goonhild for you. I'm not going to put you up on the ridge. But these guys are having heated problems. Let's see if we can... see if we make them worse. Keep hearing the Jaws music. They're getting closer. I don't know. 23, imp is up. Going for the behemoth. Ooh, that's thin armor.
I can't take much more of this.
Sacrificial vehicles are sacrificial. Well, I had to think about that for a second. I was kind of hoping for a boom. The Dyer's wide open.
Move order received.
Yeah, we got a lot of super heavies on the field we got to deal with here. A lot.
Position confirmed.
Kill me a Dyer. Come on. Come on. I don't think we're going to make that 5 turns. And smoke is certainly not helping. At least so far. Now, you're the super heavy with the Thunderbolt, aren't you? Thinking about its location for its artillery piece. Yep. Going for the Savage. I like to think we're buying some time. Oh, he just got out of the range. Boo. Boo. The naval feels underwhelming, but if that was our Derby shitting bricks. Well, yep. Like, I'm not saying it's not performing. The big thing I think is, yeah, I think getting the minimum range BC on there probably going to be a really good idea, because then we can fire full power, right? All right, Dyer, who are you swinging? That's going to be your last chance. Going for the Mulkey. A good target.
Not much armor left at that location.
We have 4 turns remaining. 4.
Full order.
Please. See you in reds. I'd like more reds, please.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Get you back down into cover.
Copy that.
Go, Rhinos, go! And the Rhinos killed the Dyer. Oh, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Imp, right side is open. Not that it matters, because the Scotty can't get a shot. It's the mech. It's the mech where you do your starting drop far away as possible and then use editing magic. Through the magic of editing, you don't get to see me crawl at a snail's pace across the map. Come on, hit. Wrong side for the bomb. Ooh. Red.
I'm receiving you.
Brace. 29. Who's up at turn 29? Which one of you super heavies got to move that quick? Imp in the back, of course. Yeah, that is 2 kills for the rhinos. Salamanders are doing a hell of a job locking up the super heavies, and the rhinos have been doing a hell of a job cleaning up.
I'm receiving you. Moving at full throttle.
Give me the imp.
Mech warriors, show them what you got. Taking the shot.
Imp down. Oh, buddy, that's a terrible time for you. Imp is down.
It's down.
Yep. Let's move.
Another little sidestep. Can we get another super heavy?
Take this.
Give me those reds, baby. Come on.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
No. There's 3 structure points left in that torso. No.
Let's move.
An XL engine too. So what I'm probably going to wind up doing is I'm probably going to pull the VODs and splice them together. So that's kind of a thing. And yeah, the naval lasers themselves, I like them. They're not great, but they're not terrible. We could tweak, and I think I'll probably really make them shine. Like you guys mentioned here too, ammo consumption is going to be a big one. We haven't gotten really into the fun aspect of everything as of yet, where we are going to be dealing with, well, the only thing left on the board now is 6 super heavies. A good number of them are fresh. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We're going to find out here how our ammunition is going to go. We have to make 4 more rounds. We can only lose 1 more building. So, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be very tricky. Ooh, good cluster with the Gauss. This is going to be a little tricky, yeah.
Receiving you.
Already will make them less fresh. The downside is that these machines actually move fairly good. So I kind of have to, what I'm going to have to start doing is start laying already more along this side. To kind of keep them down in the valley where they really can't engage the base. And this is going to be a game of attrition. So would the twin Ultra 20s be more viable with BC long, BC extra long, so you could hit those 600 range shots? That's a good question. And that was something that we brought up right at the very beginning of the stream when we talked a little bit about the Ultra 20s. The issue with the 20s is going to be ammunition. We have plenty of double bins, so we could make it work. Potentially. But the heat generated from those Ultra 20s is 44 heat. So we're going to start running into the same issue that we're running into with our naval lasers, where the naval lasers themselves are generating 80 heat. So 2 Ultra 20s is 1 naval. The damage is superior. The range, not so much. And we only have 2 Ultra 20s, so it's one of those things that might be a thing. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe potentially. We'll put rounds on what we can. Oh, perfect. You can't shoot nothing. Yes, you can. Is that our second building down? No, not quite. Okay, Gunhild, fire!
Aye, aye.
That didn't do much of nothing.
Yes, Commander.
So just as a heads up, there's a good chance we're going to lose Behemoth. Gauss is also a potential. Potentially.
Confirm.
That says out of range. Which is perfect because we have this set for short. That's a good hit chance at standard range. Now, the other thing too with the naval lasers is that the closer they are to their maximum range, the more damage they'll do. So right now, they're only doing about 27 damage because of how we're sitting, so how close that target is at the moment. It's just outside of our short range. So 600 meters is just outside of 600 meters, but it's also just slightly above 640 meters. Hey, Vulture, thank you very much for the beer money. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see if we can make this work, though. Those are some good cluster shots to the center torso.
Receiving you.
Bats. My eyes. Well, it has to be bright blue because raisins, I guess. The other thing we can do is the large improved heavy lasers. Heat's going to be a pain, but we could install those. And the naval cluster like crazy. They have insane bonuses for cluster, so it's not bad.
Coordinates received. Firing on target.
There we go. Every last PPC hits. We got our target marked. Please don't be able to hit the base from there. Probably going to. Yep. So here's our next building down. Oh, professional. Get out of here, dude. I guess. Of course they left the tall one.
Hell yeah.
We are going to have to do something I don't want to do. We're going to have to get stuck in. That is a center torso open on that super heavy.
Order acknowledged.
Go rhinos, go forth! Get the kill on the super heavy. Oh. Darn, I was actually kind of hoping
Yes, Commander.
they would just straight up kill that super heavy.
Moving out.
Well, I guess it's going to follow us. Let's see if we get ourselves an engine kill.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen. Mech warriors. Show 'em what you
There we
got.
go. Super heavy down.
Orders.
This might get the Savage killed.
Roger.
I hope it doesn't, but it might.
Good to go.
Scotty, go forth.
Affirmative.
Give me the flank of the super heavy.
Roger.
Red.
Standing by. Roger.
Hold up, Red. Oh, God. Go for a different building, please. Oh, you didn't even shoot. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah?
Looks like we're doing indirects. You know, you got 6 evasion. I don't like that.
Show me your war face.
I'm gonna have to deal with that because it doesn't matter what I want, apparently. Well then.
Attacking from position.
Does a naval laser beat the Rack 5 in the way of ranges? Not overly. Like the Rack 5 themselves do what? 45 damage a shot? And I think they're pushing 720, 840 for range. So in reality, if we were to do anything that might be viable, and we already know the Ultra 5 is a workhorse, an absolute beast mid to long to end game in this game. If we were to pack, like if we were to actually remove all the Ultra 5s off the Legend Killer and put all the Ultra 5s into the Super Heavy, we could use the turrets we have for the torso Ultra 5s, and then the upper recoils for the arm-mounted ones. I think that might be a good idea. That might actually be a really good idea.
Yeah.
Mortars! We're out of acid ammunition, unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
But we are weakening the armor.
Confirmed.
Are we going to get a turn before he does? Probably not. Quietly inserts Rack 20. Ah! Ah!
Waiting for orders.
He says. What a crazy idea that would be. No through armor crits. Oof. I would love to bring back the Mean Machine. I really would. If it wasn't such a short range weapon, I think that'd be absolutely insane. No, Imp, you don't have a shot on anybody. Leave me alone. Don't do it, Imp. Don't do it. Okay, you know what? The Long Tom has the armor. I'm not going to shed a tear over that. Actually, we may even bring the Long Tom into direct fire.
Standing by.
Rounds up. Come on, open up that torso. Not quite.
Standing by.
Cass has no shot. Not yet. We're not around that corner.
Firing.
Whoa, took the torso clean off. There we go.
Critical hit coming.
Now we're talking. Give me a knock. Nope, not quite. One of your Ultra 10s is down, boy. What you gonna do? Oh, okay, he's coming to give us a hug. Full swing and a miss at our super heavy. I'll take it.
Receiving you.
Horsehair, remind this fool that he made a terrible life choice.
Moving out.
We're actually almost out of Ultra 10 ammunition on this machine, too. Holy crap. Give me the crits, give me a boom. No boom. Gunhild.
I'm here.
Well, the only direct fire we have is on the wrong side of that super heavy. Hey, Tenno, welcome in. There used to be a few more. Just a few more. Let's go to high explosive. And see if we can drive these guys a little bit away from the base.
Yes, boss.
Oh, good chance. Good gravy. Look at those hit chances. Rip them up, Vor. Throw him on the ground. There we go. In the dirt where he belongs. Resisted the injury.
Good to go.
Stand and shoot. Send a torso. Get rid of this gentleman. We are down to 4 super heavies remaining.
Hostile eliminated.
Read 'em and weep. That's only 4.
On my way.
Commander?
And I can't shoot any of them. Only 2 rounds remaining, though.
Let's do this.
Oh, I'd hate to do this. But if they're not shooting the base, just blow up the behemoth like normal. Well, I'm really thinking about it.
Understood.
But I think the Scotty may have to fit in. Give me that imp.
All weapons are go.
Good hits. Now the bomb missed, but hit the guys in the back, so I'll take that.
I am
Hopefully that
out
draws
of
their
mark.
attention to us instead of the base. Red. Unfortunately, our super heavy will be unable to engage. They're going for the turrets on the other side of the base. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain.
Receiving you.
I will 100% accept that.
No shooting, just running.
Last indirect. Rounds out.
Firing on target.
And there are good parts on this table. That is 100% sure. We managed to drive the imp away.
Receiving you.
Do we do 44? No. We're going to go for the guy who hasn't gone yet, see if we can drive him away from the base.
Give us everything I've got.
A little splash on everybody else.
Let's do this. Coordinates received.
We're going to be getting into melee here. Well, the ammo bins are not actually that bad. Because all we've done is we've used up our indirect. Okay. that accuracy on a machine that is a 30-tonner with 10 evasion versus a super heavy that should be suffering from a size delta penalty that should make it blind and then land that many hits. Gotta love it. I would love another imp if we can get more Novas on the board. I would love it.
What do you need?
Absolutely love it.
Let's move.
.9? Are you kidding me? Why is this .9? Firing blind. Yeah, I'm firing blind at this. No, it's just no visuals. Okay.
Roger.
Yeah, it would be nice if the bull shark worked as intended. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that was really good on paper, but she didn't really pan out in the end, which is, it's a shame. Good. It's a shame it didn't work out as intended. It's just one of those things. Yeah, you're shooting blind too.
Up.
All right, well, whatever.
Commander?
Behemoth, we'll just kind of keep you in cover.
Roger. Full speed.
Orders.
Okay. You have no shots. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to get a kill. I'm going to use next turn to get the Scotty back into cover. But aside from that,
Standing by.
we're not going to be able to kill another super heavy. We have too many machines out of sight that we can't bring into the engagement. But
How's it going?
with a jammed rack and a 50% hit chance, no.
Right. Cooling off for a while.
We're just going to brace everybody up for the last turn. I know it's not the exciting end everyone was kind of hoping for, but it's an end.
Waiting for orders. Let's move.
It's an end where potentially nobody died. Sorry, nobody on our... None of our lands died.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Good to go.
Everybody just brace up.
Roger that. Digging in.
This is the last turn.
Commander. Holding and cooling.
And this is where they knocked the 5th building. Come on, think about what you're doing. Go for the turrets. You guys know you want to. Yes, good. Turret down. Win is a win, you betcha.
Ready.
120-ton trash can squad? I don't know about that one. I've never done it. They're going for the turrets instead of the base buildings. Oh man, why am I so... I'm not upset. Like seriously, I'm not. It's just...
Good to go.
We're gonna save that money on ammunition.
Good to go.
We can't get a kill anyway, so we're just gonna sit this one out. And we're gonna take our win. And if there's a Nova on the board, I'm definitely grabbing a Nova.
Yes, Commander.
I hope there's multiple. Not going to be multiple, but I would like to hope there is. Ah, somebody finally went for a building. Oh god, that was a hard hit.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Holding and cooling.
Just brace it out. Brace it out.
Orders. 10-4.
We're done. We're done. We survived. Didn't lose anybody.
Successful.
Damage was kind of kept to a minimum aside from the Savage Wolf and the Moltke and the Behemoth. That was actually not a bad little run. So what are we doing? Oh. We got 493,000 for a payout. Ran out the clock, win is a win. Super Heavy even got a kill. The Mark 7 was doing work. I think the heroes of the fight, 100%. The Salamanders and the Rhinos. 100%. That was very nice to see the AI use that battle armor extremely effectively. Very nice. Whew. Drop cost was disgusting. It was almost $1 million. 912,000 was the drop cost. Plus another 100,000 for ammunition. We're just doing a real high level look. I can grab another super heavy. Oh God. Oh no. We could grab another super heavy. Oh Lord Thunder, and we can do that. Do it, go for it. We could grab the other super heavy and retire the Legend Killer and make an Ultra 5 boat and keep the naval lasers. What do you guys think? You think that's a plan? Steiner would be proud. Okay, as for everything else, let's disassemble it and see what we got. No need to look at parts. We're not interested in those. Well, no, there's only one part there. I only got one part of an Orion 2C right now. I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. How many hyper assaults do we have? Ultra 5s and Rack 5s. C-bills, we are going to be all right. We got enough to cover the month. All we really need in order to pay the bills for the month is going to be like another 10,000 C-bills. That's it. The big question is what the repair costs are going to be, and I don't suspect them to be too high because what took the hits were the Moltke, the Behemoth, and the Savage Wolf. We can repair the Savage Wolf and have the Moltke and the Behemoth sit out an extra month for repairs until we get our finances in order. So, not exactly a big issue at the moment. Extended range pulses. Oh, I thought the heat was bad before. 50 heat. 50 heat. Yikes. Yeah, I was looking at that, the Twin Hyper 40s. We could do 4. No, we can't. Tonnage is going to be an issue. Heat, not so much. But then again, too, we ran 2 Hyper Assault 40s on the Marauder, and unless you get a flank shot, the cluster chance is pretty bad. So it's, yeah, and the ammo sucks too. It's a good flanking weapon, or if you happen to have somebody who's cracked open, it's a good crit weapon. Aside from that, for pure damage, Hyper Assault's not really what we're looking for. It says 200 damage, but that's 200 damage over the entire face of the mech. Well, there's another plasma cannon for the potential for plasma cannon build. Ultra 20s. Let's have a look at everything. Let's have a look at everything else. So they did have command console armored on those imps. That's good to know. Oh, look at all those Excel engines. Look at all that money on the table. Cooling kits would be nice. Active probe. So here's kind of what I'm playing at. We could have a look at the Ultra 20 build. There wasn't really a whole lot of battle computers that survived this fight, was there? That's a negative. No Novas either, yeah. Proto 8s. Where is it? Is it on the table? I know we have one in storage. Okay, it's saying reconnection successful. Can you guys hear me? Are we live? Are we live? Yes? Okay, good. Good. Yeah, no, the reason why... Okay, so just this is going to answer you guys' questions. Yeah, we were live and now we're in purgatory. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea how this is going to work out. I'm going to, before we wind up losing everything, we're back. Before we wind up losing everything, I would love to sit here and discuss how we're going to do this. But what we're going to do is we have the Super Heavy. We are going to grab the Ultra 20s just for kicks. And we're going to grab an XL engine for money. I think that makes sense, eh? All around, based on the table and what we got, I think that's going to be probably one of the better choices. That way we can actually build, well, potentially build that Ultra 5 machine we were thinking about. So we're going to confirm this. Hey, we got more money. 454,000, 585,000. Thank you for the extra mil. So, let's see what our damage is. I'm gonna have my entire afternoon downloading and splicing videos here. That's all right. We got another Super Heavy. I think that's not a bad run. That's not a bad run at all. But yeah, the beauty part of that one, with it being an Omni, we don't have to do too much with it.
Cleared for fighting.
Repairs! We came out on top. Almost cost us all our money we got. The lance do be getting thick.
Hey, Commander.
What are we looking at? You want more aliens? You're gonna get more aliens. Don't worry about that one. I do have a couple videos to go ahead and render. You're gonna get aliens. Let's refit this and have a look. So just to repair it. Just to repair it. Max armor. We can't repair it this month. We don't have the finances. We can't repair it this month. But that's okay. If we were to look at things and go... pull that hardened armor off so we get 30 tons back.
All mech warriors to the habitation ring for a mandatory hygiene check. Repeat, all mech warriors to the habitation ring.
Just thinking. Just thinking here. Yeah, I can't put the turret mount in the arms. And we get the 3 surviving off the Legend Killer. Try triple rack 5. Oh, I thought I had more rack 5 clans. Like, apparently I don't. Oh no. Is YouTube being a little shit again?
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.